MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Wade Miley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Number 15.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound has been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And he is in there.
Batting second here tonight, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Mookie Betts. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Come on, let's hold him.
From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this is going to be an interesting game. He pitches really good at home, and he struggles on the road. And in this road game, this road atmosphere, I don't know if that's getting to him or what it is, but he just has not got good numbers on the road. So maybe look for the other team to take it to him
Leading
today.
off for the Orioles.
So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he takes ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Machado awaits the 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Kazmir sets. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. Pitch swung on and missed. The ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready now, Sandy Leon. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Chris Johnson now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. This team can kick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Standing in now, Robert Andino. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Kazmir. He's gone 3 for 6. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kazmir's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 on the ground near home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2-1 Baltimore. Digging in now, Josh Rutledge. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Josh Rutledge.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1, here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Boy, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
In now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Up next for the
Here's
Red Sox,
Hanley Ramirez.
first baseman. Hanley
As the
Ramirez.
first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. His average right at 295 here to start play. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. In there, 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bourne has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. the
Digging in,
fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. A base hit in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 5-2 now, Boston. Settling in now, Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder, Joey Rickard.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Leon has it, and he makes the throw to first. Rickard is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rusney Castillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Rusney Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Castillo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Riding in once again, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Rutledge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Popped up. Machado is over, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still out in front 5-2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Castillo is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Here's Chris Johnson now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the center fielder, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne. Kazmir gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Bourne is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for the Orioles, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. pulled high in the air out to left field. Rickard is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Logan Verrett is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Logan Verrett.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. Ready for another chance? Robert Andino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Robert Andino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Pedroia back to first, and Machado's retired as well. It's a double play.
Left fielder, Joey Rickard.
Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Kazmir's ready. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Tough throw to first. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail 5-2. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Xander Bogarts.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the sights lower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy.
Ready for
Leon.
another shot now. Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
From the stretch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Set to deal on 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Riding in once again, Mark Trumbo. We'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about
First
that
baseman,
four-seam
number
fastball.
19.
So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
David.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 1-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here on the show. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Josh Rutledge. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Rutledge.
Swing at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Trumbo. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbull racing back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Mookie Betts will step towards the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time that you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ready with the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Chris Johnson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. One and two, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ramirez over to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
But catcher number 36, Caleb Joseph.
So striding in, Caleb Joseph. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2. Vidal Nuno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Vidal Nuno.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's only 1 for 10.
Jr.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bradley waits on the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andino backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Ready once again, Rusney Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Now batting number 15.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2-0. Here it is. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Tyler Wilson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
1-0 pitch on the way. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 2-2 one more time. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Hanley Ramirez would be next. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles 2. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Andino. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Robert Andino.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Let's go, base hit here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Here's the 2-2. Well, a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Joey Rickard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They still trail here at 6-2. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the ninth in this one. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
The pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jackie.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably come with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Rusney
Standing
Castillo.
in, Rusney Castillo. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles 2. Fernando Rodriguez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Orioles, first baseman, Chris Davis.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Davis waits on the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's Jonathan Scope now as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in, Chris Johnson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. In line for the victory is Scott Kazmir if our current score holds. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded from deep in the hole. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung onto it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Digging in, Michael Bourne. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball afraid, fouled into the seats near third. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Scott Kazmir wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.